I'm Joe Collins, Director of Store Operations for WAWA. I can't tell you how happy, honored, and humbled I am on the behalf of WAWA to have the opportunity to serve you here in Kentucky. So I want to welcome friends and family, neighbors, state and local officials, as well as our store teams and the media to the opening of the first store in Kentucky. Right. And for WAWA, we're thrilled to also be opening here in Louisville, a city that's known for its community, culture, and iconic events and celebrations that are really serve to be the cornerstone of culture way beyond just the walls of Kentucky. And when it comes to history, WAWA has a drove of it, 200 plus years. And so I think between our history and culture and everything that Kentucky brings, we think we are a very, very good match. But rather than tell you about our culture, I'd like to show you. So we're going to try and boil down 200 plus years of history in about a minute and a half. So let's cue the music. Our first history milestone is presented by Lisa Corpus. In 1803, Richard D. Wood operated a store in Greenwich, New Jersey, selling products from the Wood Farm. By the way, Lisa, this is her site. She's our real estate manager. She picked a great site for us. Coming out of the gate is Danelle, representing 1862, when the Wood family started a textile business. Oh, come on, Danelle. I think you're in the wrong business, girl. Should be modeling somewhere. Hold on to your hats. There's Angelina. She's the boss of all the real estate managers. She's representing 1902, when George Wood started the WAWA Dairy, delivering quality milk and horse-drawn carriage. Then there is Jared. He's our project manager for the store. If anything doesn't work, you track down Jared. He's here with 1955, the WAWA Milkman, a trusted friend and symbol of customer service and quality products. Next coming into track is Sam. He's our engineer with store number 1. Graham Wood opened our first WAWA food market in 1964. Next up is Justin. He's our chief operating officer, representing the 1970s through 1995. And here come all the coffee cup logos you've seen through the years. Here is Tim from the construction team, showing us the year 1981. A classic slogan from the 80s was, "We do it just a little bit better, WAWA." You can bet on this. Matthias, also part of real estate team, has 1995, when we added surcharge-free ATMs to our stores. Get your money for nothing. Next is Robert. He's head of our engineers. 1996, the year we began offering fuel, representing our 1,000th store opening in 2023. And now to mark our newest milestone in our commitment to fulfilling lives everywhere, every day, please welcome our general manager, Michael Hale, and our store team. We have something called President's Club, where the top 20% of all general managers are selected every year, and they're celebrated. This guy has been selected 4 times. So, thank you. So this is the guy leading your store. Thank you, Michael. And now I'm honored to bring up our president, Brian Schaller.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Louisville. We're so excited to be here, and our great associates that give a quick summary of our history. You know, we appreciate history. History defines, who we are today as a country, as a city, as a company. And we couldn't be more proud. Joe said it, 220 years in business in different forms, the last 60 of which have been focused on a brand that you see today that really tries to deliver food, fuel, and convenience to a high degree. And we're proud of that. But I would say what we groove on and our secret magic is really built by those store associates. And when they connect tightly with customers, they create the magic that we often call friends and neighbors serving friends and neighbors. So for us, being embedded in the community the right way is really what we're all about. And, we stand before you today, Joe said it, quite humbly and feeling very blessed. We're a company that was built on American values, personal connection, and we're proud to say we're nearly 1,150 stores big in 12 states as of today. Kentucky, thank you. And make no mistake, that general manager you just met, Michael, will work very hard. We don't franchise, ladies and gentlemen, and we do that for a very specific reason. We want to control the brand experience. Michael and his team will work as hard to make your experience here at the most recent store better than any store in our chain equal to it. So that's what we groove on. Our history, throughout our history, customer preferences, needs change. That phone has changed everything. And keeping up with customer preferences over 60 years, it's tough. But that's what we groove on. That's the challenge that we have. And we think we're doing a decent job on it. And I know that, yes, it's taken us 60 years, but we're thankful to be here today. Thanks for being patient and waiting for us. So I'll get out of the way quickly, but there's some thank yous that we want to give. First and foremost, we have some internal partners that really do a great job. This doesn't happen without a lot of people in the extension of our brand. First and foremost, John Poplowski and the real estate team, they find the sites. Lisa found this site. The construction team builds the store. We have external developers that help us with this deal. Our neighbors, the Menards. This doesn't come together without a full deal, and that's the beauty of making a store like this. We have a lot of project teams, the merchandisers that merchandise all those shelves you see, the IT partners that make sure the registers work. We're very thankful for all them. So a quick shout out to them. And as always, we have local and state officials we could not do this without. Permitting in this country often takes different shapes and sizes. We are a heavy use. We have a lot of people and a lot of traffic. We try to do this the right way. We'll create the lights, we'll pay for the curb cuts, we'll do the right things to make sure it's a good experience for this community and a safe place for this community. And we'd like to thank you guys have helped us pave the way for that. And you've supported us along the way. We could not do that. We have a saying back home, we don't fly alone. Wally's our mascot. We fly the geese. We take lessons from the geese. They fly together. They're in formation. The lead goose honks. That's about how a store gets built as well. So today, it's an honor for me to introduce some very special people that we form great relationships with. And I'm thrilled. The first is a champion for growing jobs in this area. If you saw him yesterday, I saw a picture. I didn't have the pleasure of witnessing it. He built the first hoagie out of the store, and the look of victory is something that we aspire to. So I'd like to welcome up Mayor, the Honorable Craig Greenberg.
Thank you so much. Well, good morning, everyone. This is the way to open a business. This is the way to get started. Welcome to Kentucky WAWA. Welcome to Louisville. We are thrilled that you all are here. Thank you so much for choosing us first. Thank you for choosing South Louisville first. It's an honor to be here with my good friends and colleagues, Councilman Jeff Hudson and his wife Dee Dee, and State Representative Emily Calloway. You'll hear from them shortly, but we are all so excited to be here. And yes, I love building that very first hoagie at WAWA in the state of Kentucky. I know there are tens of thousands more to be sold. It was good. I will tell you, my favorite part was the pickles. So if you had not had a hoagie yet, I highly recommend. But this is a big deal. I mean, you can see it today. When do you see lines around stores just to get in and to buy wonderful items that they have in there? It's not very often, and that's because folks that are living here in Louisville have experienced WAWA in other cities, in other states. And now to have this the first of many WAWAs in Louisville, in and around Kentucky, is just one reflection of the positive momentum that we're seeing all across our city, with thousands of new jobs that are being created, with investments in our city, in our state, from out of the state, like WAWA, but also from local people as well. And one of the things that's really special about WAWA, you can feel it with that emotion, with that great energy in their team. And it's really fun to learn about the employee stock ownership program that WAWA has. This is a company that is owned by its associate. This is also a company that gives back to the community, and you're going to hear more about that as well. This is their first day open, and WAWA is already giving back to Louisville, and for that, all of us in our city are very thankful. So, and on that note, they're going to be donating a portion of every one of those thousands of hoagies that they sell this week to the Dare to Care Food Bank. That is incredibly special. That is changing lives. It's making a positive impact. And so it is my great honor, on behalf of everyone throughout this entire city of Louisville, to the associates here at WAWA, to folks that are in from out of town, we are so thrilled to have you. And if you'll come back up, and why don't you come back up too, Wally? We are going to proclaim that today, July 24th, is WAWA Day throughout the entire city of Louisville. Let's give it up.
That doesn't happen to just any retailer, I don't think. Mayor, thank you for all the kind words, for your presence. That means the world to us. Some other folks that you referenced to, I'd like to call up Councilman Jeff Hudson to say some words. And thank you for being here as well and the support from the community.
Well, I won't be as eloquent as the mayor was. And one of the things that endears WAWA to me and to so many people in this community is the sense of family that you have, that you can just sense it when you come in the building. And there's the family that you're born into, and then there's the family that you make along the way. And I am honored, and it warms the cockles of my heart that WAWA is here as part of the District 23 family. And we all love our first love. There will be other WAWAs, but there was only one that was the first in Kentucky. And this is it. Thank you so much. So I have a proclamation here as proclaiming WAWA Okolona first Kentucky store grand opening celebration day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilman. And now, last but not least, Representative Emily Callaway.
Thank you, and welcome to District 37. I am Emily Callaway. I represent this area, and I was here for the groundbreaking and gave my speech then and the welcoming. It's where I got my garb that I'm sitting right in here, rocking it today. So thank you all for coming out into the area. And so today I'm just going to stick with reading the citation that the House of Representatives is going to present to WAWA. So the House of Representatives of the Commonwealth of Kentucky hereby recognizes and honors WAWA Convenience Store, Louisville, Kentucky, upon the grand opening of its first Kentucky location, taking place in the city of Louisville at 9650 Preston Crosing Blvd on July 24th, 2025. This beloved American chain of convenience stores has earned a stellar reputation for the positive engagement with the communities in which its stores are located, inasmuch as the first Kentucky WAWA convenience store will most certainly have a profound and positive impact on the economic vitality and overall quality of life enjoyed by citizens of Louisville and the surrounding region. The members of this distinguished body are delighted to join me and Representative Daniel Grossberg, who was here yesterday, couldn't be here today, and in extending to them best wishes for many years of prosperity and success in the Bluegrass State. Thank you.
All I can say is, wow. We're not always welcome like that. We're always feeling good when local officials show up. But when they show up and we have a WAWA Day declared in Louisville and all of the things that you did, like you said, the love is felt both ways. So thank you all. There's some other folks just to mention that we want to call out that helped us along the way. Councilwoman Betsy Rule, Councilman Khalil Bachon, Bullitt County Magistrate Karen Johnson, and Shannon Stiglitz from the Kentucky Retail Federation. Thank you all for the support. It takes a village. It really does. So we're excited about our continued plans to grow. There's only the one first, but there are going to be others. And we are thrilled to announce 8 locations where we're flying to for Kentucky. This is often where folks are standing in line. When are you coming here? When are you coming there? Give us time. We'll be hopefully on every corner that will be convenient. But we are coming and happy to announce locations forthcoming in Georgetown, Hebron, Mount Washington, Nicholasville, and 3 more stores in this greater Louisville area at 4310 Bartlestown Road, 5229 Dixie Highway, and 7601 Vaughn Mill Road. If you didn't hear your corner called, it's coming. So just give us time. Yup, we got it. You can put your requests into Lisa Corpus if you're wondering who the right person is. But that's just the beginning. We do have big plans. We expect to open 5 to 8 a year. If they do as well as day one here, you could probably double that. John won't like me to say that publicly, but we will build to what the customer demand is, and we want to grow here. There you go. Diana has a special place with us. So, each store here inside those walls is an average of 35 associates. That's 35 jobs. Our initial tally, 1,400 jobs to this greater area. 140 contractors worked on the pavement to inside the building. So this is a multi-million-dollar investment, and we're not franchising. That's the home headquarter investment across our market area, which we are so happy to make, and it gets us excited to grow and impact more lives, both our associates, our customers, and communities we serve. And we have partners that have grown with us. Frankly, we couldn't have done it without companies like Bakery Express, McLean. We have a supply chain, those donuts and rolls get delivered every single day here, and it's partners that we lean on the backs of. They've been great too. Thank you. You heard our purpose is fulfilling lives. On the associate side, we are 40% employee owned. That's very important to us. We come into a store, it's not about where's the general manager and there's a mess or something that needs to be cleaned up. It's grab the mop. We all do this together, and that's what makes this magic work. That's our ownership mentality. That's what we feel the magic, and it extends to our customers and the brand and the connection. We're very proud of that. And our commitment to community is front and center. I'm going to invite Joe back up to do a little bit more of our extent of that on day one.
Thanks so much. As I think the mayor stated very, very well, community is central to WAWA and how we see ourselves and how we see our place in the world. And so to do the good work that we do, we work with 7 national partners. And I want to call out one that's here today, Shared Harvest. Thank you for being here among many. And now I'd like to actually hand out some grants in honor of the first store opening in Kentucky. So first, Dare to Care Food Bank, where we're dedicating a portion of the first week of hoagie sales up to $5,000. We call this Lending a Helping Hoagie. I'd like to invite Andrea Shepard, Senior Director of Philanthropic Projects, to share some remarks.
Oh my gosh, what a full circle moment. We were here receiving a donation at the groundbreaking and then to receive support again as this beautiful facility is opened. Like, thank you all for that. I'm with Dare to Care Food Bank. We're the food bank that serves Louisville and the 13 county area to make sure that nobody goes hungry. And we are proud to partner with WAWA in this work. Dare to Care provides about 22 million meals a year to this community. I recently heard from a manager at one of our kids' cafes, which is a site where we provide hot, nutritious meals to kiddos during the summer and after school. And she said, the food that Dare to Care delivers to our facility every day is made with love. That love is that magic ingredient, and that's what you see here today. This is a community that cares about its neighbors. WAWA has been an incredible neighbor already. As you can see, as we see the need for food soar in this community, the generosity and love of partners like WAWA are how we know that this community is going to be nourished. I'm excited to share that this support, that these hoagies are going to make possible, and everyone's going to buy a hoagie today, right? Like several, many. Load up. It has the potential to make 10,000 meals possible for kids, families, and seniors in this community. And not only that, but WAWA's support already, before it even opened its doors in Louisville, has provided more than 70,000 meals. So, thank you all for this incredible support.
Thank you, Andrea. Next, I'd like to celebrate Special Olympics Kentucky, whose staff and athletes partnered with us for our first Community Day event in the market over 2 years ago. WAWA and Special Olympics Kentucky, we rolled deep. We have been rolling for 2 years. So much fun. And we are thrilled to support their Polar Plunge, which is an annual event, which we supported across all of the states in the Midwest we're operating in this past January. And so we're excited to announce a grant of $2,500 from WAWA and the WAWA Foundation to support United Sports Programming to promote social inclusion through shared sports training and competition experiences. So I'm happy to call up President and CEO Angela Cruz-Tinch to share a few words.
I've only been in my position about 8 months now, but I know that we've had this relationship for over 2 years. But in my short time, what I have seen with this organization is their dedication to community and inclusion. And with our athletes, they have shown up at Polar Plunges, they have plunged, and if you haven't plunged, it's cold and you get wet. So they have braved that and plunged. They show up at our sporting events, they lead skills competitions, they take time, do whatever is needed for us on that day, and they just support our athletes. So we are so happy that you're in Kentucky, and we know that there's so much more that we're going to be doing together. But again, welcome to Kentucky.
Thanks so much, Angela. So one final grant. I'd like to announce a grant of $2,500 from the WAWA Foundation to Norton Children's Hospital to support their Child Life program. Please welcome Courtney Shoemaker, Director of Corporate and Community Outreach.
On behalf of Norton Children's Hospital and the more than 215,000 kids treated here in the last year, we are so happy to welcome WAWA to Kentucky and specifically to Louisville. So happy to have you all. Across the nation, WAWA supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We really look forward to working with you all on your register campaigns in the spring and are so thankful for this grant for our Child Life program. There are so many things in children's hospitals like Child Life, art therapy, and the programs that will never show up on a patient's bill, but really help outcomes, and they help kids' anxiety and they help them get better faster. So thank you for supporting our Child Life program, and we look forward to a long relationship with you all in the future.
As we get ready to transition into our Hoagie for Heroes competition, I want to end this the way I started it, by restating as clearly as I can that on the behalf of WAWA, we are incredibly grateful for this moment and the ability to serve you going forward. We will never take that for granted. So thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Cheryl McElroy, our area manager.
Wow, what a great event. Okay, but now it's about to get extremely exciting. I'm excited to kick off Kentucky's first Hoagies for Heroes Hoagie Building Contest today. As the teams are taking their place behind the tables, let me give you some background. At WAWA, we hold a special place in our hearts for the first responders of our communities and for those who are serving our communities with important services. We have the utmost appreciation for all they do, and we show that through our Hoagies for Hero signature initiatives at every one of our grand openings. At WAWA, we take Hoagies very seriously. And we also like to have fun. This contest gives us a way to recognize our local heroes, donate to local causes, and have fun all at the same time. Today, we have representatives from the Louisville Metro Police Department and the Okolona Fire Protection District going head to head. The goal is for each team to build as many Hoagies as possible in 2 minutes. The winning team will earn an all-important bragging rights and the trophy, and WAWA will donate $1,000 on behalf of each team to their local charities so everyone wins. Okay, today, Louisville Metro Police Department will be building on behalf of Louisville Metro Police Foundation, and Okolona Fire Protection District will be building on behalf of Crusade for Children. All right, teams, please take your place behind the tables. Okay, are you ready over there? Steven, we're ready. When the music begins, each team will build as many Hoagies as they possibly can until the music stops. Gentlemen and ladies, are you ready? Let's get ready to build. And they're off.
All right, folks, let's get building those Hoagies. Whoa, lettuce is flying. Lettuce is flying. This does not happen in the store. Just saying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need hands up. I need hands up. I need hands up. All right, so we've got 18 for our fire department, 24 for our police department. Our police department are our winners of the first Hoagies for Heroes Hoagie Building Competition. Let's give it up for our police department. We're going to take some photos with them. Thank you all for joining us today. We so appreciate it. This is our first of many stores in Kentucky.